Knowing you, you'll make me say Taco Tuesday and release it on a Thursday, right? Today we're gonna be doing a shrimp taco. We're gonna be doing it my way. Fish fried Cajun shrimp with a bit of avocado crema and a bit of pico de gallo. Making the pico first right away. Off we go to the races. Oh, I'm not gonna seed the tomatoes. If you are worried about having too much water in your pico, salt the tomatoes beforehand, put them in a strainer. Just let drain out as much water as you want. I'm not too concerned about the water because when I can just spoon the mixture into the taco with a slotted spoon if I want. We're gonna do 2 tomatoes. Okay, I'll get another tomato going, okay? I don't want people to get too worried about perfection when you're cooking at home. It's one of those things. People get so worried about trying to make this picture perfect food, they're forgetting that just the fact that you're making it yourself is already miles above what anybody else is doing, and it's going to be better for your health, better for your family, better for your wallet most of the time. I mean, you can't beat a $1 hot dog from Costco, right? They're $1.50. What is that there? You know, don't overthink it sometimes. You know, it's better to try to do it more often and be a little sloppier, a little uglier, than to never try it because you're spending 3 hours to make a meal that you shouldn't spend more than a few minutes making. Well, you know, more than, let's say, half an hour, we'll say, right? If there's a chunk in there we don't like, don't worry, we're gonna find it after, okay? Tomatoes in here. I like to salt my tomatoes right away. Helps me visualize to make sure I got the right amount in there. Now, I got a Vivaldi onion for this one. I wanted a sweeter onion for the pico. Okay, I'm gonna use about half an onion for this much. Red onion, white onion, whatever you want. We got our onion here. We got a jalapeno pepper. I'll clean up the mess after, don't worry. Okay. That gonna be enough jalapeno? All right. Okay. So, yeah, that chunk was a bit, there we go. I got a couple cloves of garlic here. Garlic in. Spirit, can you shoot me some pepper in there, please? I'm gonna juice about 2 limes, not limes, sorry. Someone in the comments told me I was doing this wrong. I was putting the lime in like this, told me to try it like this. You know what? He's right. All right, much better. There you go.
Oh yeah, that works. They don't miss anything in the comments.
Ah, but yeah, you can learn things in the comments, you know? You know how I learned how to juice a lemon from all the Greeks? A fork. Yeah. You know, that's how we learned, you know? We didn't even know these things existed. So there we go. Yeah, just working probably. A lot of juice came out. There we go. Alrighty. So we got the salt, we got the pepper. We missing anything? Let's give that a little stir.
I don't see any cilantro.
We'll get a little olive oil there for sure, just as a preservative. You called it. My goodness, we almost forgot the most important part. I pre-washed the cilantro here. We'll give that a rough chop. Yeah, it's all going in. All right. I would even say olive oil optional, but in this case, because this is still gonna be here tomorrow, it'll help as a preservative as well. It tastes great. I know it'll taste better tomorrow. So if you can do this at least a few hours in advance or the day before, your pico will be that much better. But when I try to taco, I'm gonna tell you it's the best pico I ever had, and you're never gonna know because you didn't try it, all right? So don't worry about it. No, just kidding. Next up, avocado crema. I'm gonna use my little smoothie attachment again to make this. So 2 avocados going in. That's all in there. 2 cloves of garlic. We're gonna put another jalapeno in here. I like things spicy. So let's just give that a rough chop. Okay. We're gonna juice a lime. That's 2. Okay, I'll get some cilantro in here. We'll say that much. Throw that all in. Salt and pepper. We're gonna throw some yogurt in here. Let's call that about 8 ounces. I'm even gonna put a bit of that water in here from the yogurt. And that's gonna help emulsify this. This is gonna be a hell of a whipping job. Might have overcommitted the attachment. We'll see what happens. All right. Oh, I gotta plug it in. That's number 1. Avocado crema. There we go. We'll get that into a Tupperware after. That's the 2 elements for our tacos. We're just gonna clean up and we're gonna fry the tacos. What I have here is a bit of my fish and chip batter. I've showed you guys the spice in my halibut video. but this is like I call it like my all-purpose spice.
The only secret at Vivaldi.
One of them, yeah, one of them. There's maybe there's 2 or 3 secrets that we haven't sold. So I'm gonna take the tails off the shrimp. We're gonna go 2 shrimp per taco. We're making 3 tacos, 1 for each of us because we can't eat any more than that right now. These are black tigers. I'm just gonna split them open a bit more because it's gonna make a nicer presentation. While I fry these shrimp, so all we're gonna do now, I'm gonna cake these shrimp with my all-purpose spice here into our batter. Now, folks, if you have a nice spice that you like, you could just grill the shrimp, you can pan-sear them. I'm doing this because I'm gonna get a little extra crunch, okay?
As for the batter, what could they do?
The batter? Oh, that's one of the secrets, I don't know. You can always find a nice fish, a tempura batter, a fish and chip batter, or anything that's good for frying. Now we have a stone deck pizza oven, so while I fry these shrimp, Spiro's gonna grab 3 corn tortillas, and he's gonna go basically cook them on the deck of the pizza oven, and we're gonna put these tacos together. So you can start, Spiro. Off we go. You can do this in a frying pan at home if you want. You can just pan sear the shrimp in a cast iron pan. Get some seasoning on the shrimp, and that's it. Give it some flavor. Let me wash my hands here. So, taking the shrimp out, just gonna let them chill in the fry basket. Spiro's coming with the tortillas, and we're gonna assemble.
So the way you do this at home, you can sear them on a frying pan at home for a couple minutes max. Get your frying pan nice and hot, then you can put them on. Put a nice color on them, and they're pliable. They won't crack.
Let's make some tortillas, yeah? There we go. And guys, I could have done pickled onions. We could have done some kind of cabbage. There's a lot of things we could have done with this. The reason I kept it to 3 applications is that, I mean, how much work are you gonna do at home? So now we're gonna go avocado crema, avocado crema, avocado crema. Again, this pico, if you could make it in advance, this could be made in advance, then all you have to do is cook your shrimp the next day. Like the day before, you can do all your sides. And if you want to add anything else, add some pico, add some pico, add some pico. And folks, there's already onion in here. There's already plenty of cilantro, lime, this and that. Add whatever you want. There's jalapeno, there's everything. I'm not wasting time. If anyone wants more lime or anything else, more pico, more crema, go for it, but me. That's good. Less is more sometimes. Less is more.
You ready for this?
I'm eating this whole thing. I don't know where I'm gonna fit it, but so simple. What a meal. Wow.
Vivaldi.